here before this whole thing started.
Yeah, Sharad, do stay with us for one final update. The White House trade advisor, Peter Navarro, has once again voiced his frustration on the social media platform X. This time, his target is not just India's purchase of Russian oil, but also the Indians who have been fact-checking and adding context to his posts. In a 7-part post, Navarro accused what he called India's keyboard minions of hijacking X's community notes to bury the facts. He further criticised India for maintaining high trade barriers while continuing to access US markets with little restrictions. Navarro's comments have sparked controversy. We are now once again joined by Sharad Kohli. Navarro comes amid many critics of India. They say that India faces little restrictions when it comes to the access of the US economy. They also say, Sharad, that India is funding Vladimir Putin's war machine in his invasion of Ukraine. What do you say to this criticism, and why does India have the leverage, and why does it act the way it does?
Well, I completely disregard the comments being made by Peter Navarro. I don't think India has restrictions. India has restrictions on the basis of the structure of its economy. India is an agrarian economy. 60 to 70% of the people depend directly or indirectly on agriculture. India is also the largest dairy producer in the world. So we have all the right in the world to protect our two main sectors, which is what the core of the dialogue was. I don't know why Peter Navarro is getting so touchy. And the choice of words, as I said earlier, which Peter Navarro has been using, is definitely not following the principles of diplomacy. To call India as a laundromat, and he's accusing India of snatching away the jobs because India is funding Russian war. Well, it's a very, very remote relationship. He's trying to connect things which are totally unconnected. He said because India is buying oil from Russia, therefore Russia is getting money. And therefore, we have to support Ukraine because Ukraine is getting hit. We have to pump in money in Ukraine. Therefore, we are not able to create jobs in the US. I think that is connecting apples and oranges together. They have no connection whatsoever. So I think Peter Navarro needs to hold on to his guns, which is the blabbermouth that he's turning out to be. I completely disregard, refute the comments made by Peter Navarro. I think he should be more responsible. Being in the White House, being in the inner coterie of President Trump, he has to be very careful in making these statements, which is why you saw a fact check coming from X. And I think he deserved all of that. I don't think he's liking that somebody is trying to contest what he's saying. Very irresponsible statements, I would say. I completely refute and disregard those statements.
Okay, thank you very much.